everyone can help to make a school a better place to learn. Look at this picture with a partner or group. Here a picture is given on page number 5. You have to go through the picture. What objects are given, you have to make a note of it. Okay. Look at this picture with a partner or group. Name all the things you can see in the picture. Think together about some ways the students in this school could help in the classroom. Okay, how can you be helpful to the classroom? You have to mention 2 things. So let us start about which things can you find in the picture? You can find a blackboard, tables, chairs, windows, chalks, duster, papers and a softboard. You have to write it on the left hand side of your textbooks. They have given a space, so you will be writing over there. Below the picture again a question is there. Write 2 sentences about the things you can do to help in school. Which are the 2 sentences you will be writing? They are here. How can we be helpful in the school? We can help our school by keeping benches in a proper way. Okay, so the classroom looks very tidy. Nothing is kept haphazard. So benches has to be kept systematically. Second one, you can help our school to keep it clean by throwing garbage in the dustbin. Do not litter waste here and there. Whatever waste you are having along with you, maybe it a sharpener waste or a pouch, packet food, whatever you are having along with you, or torn pages, everything has to be dropped in the dustbin and not thrown here and there. So this is something we are talking about the class where you can keep it clean.
Next, share your sentences with your classmates. Listen to the ideas of other classmates. Which 3 ideas from your classmates did you think were the most interesting? Above we had written 2 sentences about things you can do to help in your school. Now here you have to write 3 sentences after asking your classmates. So you have to ask your friends and you have to write 3 most interesting ideas over here how you can be helpful to the school. Activity 6. In a group, talk together about all the ideas for helping that your classmates wrote in the activity above. Choose 5 ideas that everyone in your group agrees are interesting. Now activity 5, earlier you had written 2 sentences, then below that you had written 3 most interesting ideas. Here you have to mention 5 interesting ideas. So you need to ask your friends and write down 5 most interesting ideas over here. Many ideas are interesting, but not all ideas are easily done. Work with your group to rank the 5 interesting ideas from easiest to most difficult. Ranking means to put in order. Rank the easiest idea first, the next easiest second. The most difficult idea to do should be number 5. Here you have to mention 5 interesting ideas, okay, and the easy one you have to write it first and move on to the next easiest and then difficult and then most difficult. Like this you have to mention over here.
Hello students, Standard 6, Subject English 1. Today we are going to do Activity 7 of Unit 1, The World of Colors. Activity 7 is a poem named Paints, which is written by Ilo Onions. A brief information about Ilo Onions. He was a director, a producer and a writer as well. He was born in United Kingdom. Students, we all know which are the primary colors. They are blue, red and green. Okay. When we mix these colors, a new color is created. So this poem is basically about creating new colors. So let us start with the poem. I'll read the poem and explain accordingly. Paints by Ilo Onions. When I put yellow, paint on red, the colors change to orange instead. The poet says when he mixes 2 colors, that is yellow and red, he gets a new color. He gets a new color that is orange color. And mixing blue and red, I get a pretty shade of violet. The poet says that when he mixes blue and red color together, he is getting a new shade of violet. Students, if you are out of stock of violet color in your house, you can definitely mix blue color and red color and see the wonder, you will get a violet color. Okay. Another trick that I have seen, yellow and blue turns into green. The poet says that he has a trick. He has seen a trick where yellow and blue, when he mix he is getting a pretty shade, a very nice shade of green color. There is magic when my colors mix. The poet says that for him it is like a magic when he sees two colors mixing and creating a new one. It's fun to watch them doing it. The poet feels like it is a fun, it is a magic. He feels wanted to see these colors when they are mixing together and creating a new color. Let us start with Activity 8, Unit 1, The World of Colors. Activity 8 deals with different shades of color. The makers of Crayola crayons use many shades of brown. So when we see brown is one color but it comes in different variations. There are so many shades of brown color. So that is what the activity is telling you about. That Crayola is a company which makes crayons and it has many shades of brown color. Which are those shades? One is chocolate. We say chocolatey brown color, right? Next is dirt. Dirt is what? It's like a mud. Next is beaver. Beaver is an animal, okay, and that shade is completely different from the dirt or chocolatey brown color. Next is copper. Copper we know it's a metal and that metallic brown color is different from these three shades. Next is chestnut. Chestnut is an edible nut, again has a different shade of brown color. Raw umber and burnt umber. See, we know the fact that when things are burnt, it changes its color. So raw umber, when it is burnt, it has a different color. Okay, umber is a clay. So when raw clay is burnt, it gives you a different shade and both are different from each other. In the same way, when we talk about blue color, we have seen the shades of brown color which comes in different variety. In the same way, blue also has its own shade. Okay, we cannot say that blue is one color and it always comes in one shade. The different shades are here. We have seen Persian blue. We know what is chalk blue, sky blue, light blue, dark blue, and navy blue also we have used it. Okay. In the same way, yellow has its also so many shades. One is gold yellow, banana yellow, pineapple yellow, corn yellow, and lemon yellow. If you see, all are yellow colors but have different shades of same color.
Page number 8. A beaver is a brown animal that lives near water and is known for building dams from trees that it cuts down with its teeth. So beaver is a rodent which is brown in color, and here are the pictures of rodent. Umber is a kind of clay. How do you think raw umber and burnt umber might be different? We know that when anything is burnt, it changes its color. So here raw umber and burnt umber are definitely different in colors, having different shades of brown. Some colors' name are not things. How do you think Razzle Dazzle Rose, Purple Pizzazz, and Screaming Green were named? Razzle Dazzle Rose was named by Crayola in 1990, and Purple Pizzazz was formulated by Crayola in 1990. Activity number 9. In this language task, you will create your own name for a new color. So you're going to mix colors and create a color, and you have to name them also. And you will talk to your classmates about their created names. Some students may name their colors with a thing, and some students may name it with some other way. Do the task to find out what happens. Mix the colors below, then create your own names for them. First one, mix green and blue. So students, when you mix green and blue color, you will get a color cyan. Now it depends upon the proportion you are adding the shade you will be getting. And now you have to name that color also which you have created. Second one, mix orange and purple color. So when you mix orange and purple color, you will get a range of red and magenta also. So you have to check with the proportions what you are adding to, and you have to name the color whichever you like. Third one, mix red, blue and yellow color. When you mix these three colors, you will get magenta. Again, range of shades will be different. You will have to check accordingly. Name your own color yourself. Talk to your classmates to find out what your classmates name their colors. So you have to write the colors what your friends have named, and some interesting names you will be finding out. Of all the new mixed colors and new names in your classroom, which color and name do you like best? So after creating new colors, which color did you like and what name did you like the most? That you have to mention in this box. Activity 9 has to be done in textbook only.
Activity 10. Idioms. What is an idiom? Idiom is a group of words in a fixed order that have a particular meaning that is different from the meaning of each word on its own. It means idiom is a group of words, they are put in a proper order and they have some particular meaning. If you take each word differently and take out the meanings will be completely different and it will not be considered as idiom. So idiom is a group of words. Those are fixed in an order that have a particular meaning that is different from meaning of each word, which is very important to understand. If you take single word, the meaning will be different. If you take those in a group, if they are fixed in an order and have a particular meaning, those are known as idioms. So here we are basically going to learn about some idioms. हिंदी में जिनको हम मुहावरे कहते हैं. We have 3 idioms given in our textbook. The very first one is once in a blue moon. What does once in a blue moon means? Very rarely, occasionally, which happens sometimes. Very few times it happens. Okay, it is not a regular process. That means once in a blue moon. Here we have some sentences given in the textbook. I will read it and explain accordingly. First sentence in the textbook. I only eat sweets once in a blue moon. I really try to take care of myself. Here the sentence says that I eat sweets very rarely. Okay, the reason is that I take care of my health. Second one, the only part of the work I didn't like was once in a blue moon we would have to stay all night doing paperwork. The person is saying that he likes all his work. The only thing he doesn't like is to stay in the office whole night and doing the paperwork, and that too also happens very rarely. Third sentence, once in a blue moon you might get lucky, but the best way to get what you want is to work hard. Sometimes you may get lucky, very rarely you may get lucky. Okay, but every time whatever you want, whatever things you want to achieve in your life, the only way to get is to do hard work. These are the sentences of first idiom, that is once in a blue moon. The meaning of it is very rarely or occasionally. Second one, read the example sentences that use the idiom show true colors. Show true colors means to show real nature. You are showing what you are, that is showing your true colors. He seemed the very first one. When people are under stress, they show their true colors. When people are, take an example, a person is very cool and quiet, okay, his nature is like that only. But sometimes because of the work pressure or something like that, he may show his true colors, okay. Next one, he seemed very loving before the wedding, but afterwards he began to show his true colors. Everything was very nice before the wedding, after that he showed his true color. He showed his real nature, what he is all about. The third sentence, your willingness to show your true colors proves you have nothing to hide. You want to show what you are. It means you are nothing hiding about your nature. Okay. So that is the meaning of true colors. That is to show real nature. The third idiom. Read the example sentences that use the idiom get the green light. Get the green light means to get approval to do something. Okay. First example, if you want to have a party, you will need to get green light from both the parents. It means if you want to go for a party or you want to conduct a party, you need to take permission from both the parents. Okay, if both the parents are giving you approval, then only you can have the party. So that is the idiom get the green light. Second one, we have the green light now, so we can go build the stadium. If you want to build a stadium, you need to take permission, and the sentence that they have got the permission, so now they can build the stadium. Third sentence, I am happy to say we have got the green light to go ahead with the sale. Before conducting a sale, you need to take permission. So here the sentence is they have got the permission, they have got the approval to go ahead with the sale. So the person is very happy. So these are the three idioms. You have to write the meaning along with the sentences in your CW. Write down the idiom. Besides that, write down its meaning. Below that, write down three examples which are given in the textbook. Here are some interesting color idioms. As I told you students, colors are not only used in making objects or things. We use color in our languages also. Here are some extra 5 idioms which are based on colors. The very first one, out of the blue. Out of the blue means unexpectedly, which you have never thought of it, and it happens, there we use this idiom, out of the blue. Example for this, out of the blue, a deer came in front of my car. Second one, black and blue. The meaning of black and blue idiom is used to describe something that is badly bruised. Someone has been hitten very badly, then we say that this person is hit black and blue. Okay. Example for this, John's face was black and blue after the boxing match. The third one, with flying colors. With flying colors means to complete something, great distinction. Example, a person has got excellent marks in his exams. Then we use this idiom. He has passed his exam with flying colors. One more example, she has passed her CA exams with flying colors. Next one is as black as coal. The meaning of as black as coal means completely black. Example for this idiom will be my grandma's hair is black as coal. They are completely black. So the idiom we can use it like this. Next one, see red. The meaning of see red means to be angry. Example for this idiom, people who drop litter make me see red. To become very angry by something which you are not liking. Okay, whatever you see and which is not really pleasing to your eyes and you become annoyed because of that, you say see red. So here we complete our chapter. These extra 5 idioms you have to write in your CW only with the meaning.